Previously on Home and Away.
Second time today we've run into each other. For a minute there, thought you were going to ask me out.
The only place I'm ever likely to ask you to is the police station.
Why don't you just take all of this somewhere else, OK?
Yeah, but I haven't finished my game.
We're having some trouble with some patrons who have been asked to leave.
You're not doing yourself any favours, can't you see that? You're only causing more trouble by trying to get under John Palmer's skin. You're under arrest.
Yeah, OK. Yeah, what for?
Assaulting a police officer. You don't have to say or do anything if you don't want to. But anything you do say will be recorded and used as evidence. Now move it. Get in.
Yeah, that's quite a grip you got there, Sergeant.
Just get in, unless you want me to charge you with resisting arrest as well.
OK, fine. You've made your point. All right, I'm sorry. I tried to kiss you, so if you could just take these off, we can all go home and forget this ever happened.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, Daryl, but you're not above the law despite what you may think. Now get in.
What happened?
I thought she was just going to escort him from the premises, but this is even better. It's about time that thug was taught a lesson. Let's just hope it's enough to put him back in his box for good.
Yeah, Cam, it's Daryl Braxton speaking here. There's been a bit of a misunderstanding. I need you to give me a call as soon as you can. Thanks.
It's the thing about lawyers, they don't always jump when you snap your fingers, especially after hours.
Well, this one does.
Still, it doesn't look like anyone's coming to your rescue tonight. So just relax. We've got a spare room in the lockup.
You're loving this, aren't you?
Just doing my job. Can you take him through?
So, on a scale 1 to 10, how was it? You know.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that.
Mind you, I can think of worse guys to be assaulted by.
We have a real chance of getting something more serious on Brax here.
What? Assault with a deadly weapon?
The stolen liquor.
We still don't have any proof it even is stolen. We followed up every lead and come up with nothing, remember?
Now that Brax is in custody, people might feel freer to talk. OK? Someone has to know something.
Okay. But I don't like your chances.
Reschedule all my appointments and find out what time I'm due in court.
Hi, can I help you?
Yes, my name's Cameron Sangster and I'm here to see my client, Daryl Braxton. I'm sorry I'm late. I couldn't get a flight till this morning.
He's expecting you. Would you bring Mr. Braxton into the interview room? Tell him his lawyer's here?
Buckton. I suppose that makes you the officer responsible for this ridiculous arrest.
That's correct. Only it's a serious charge.
A kiss, Miss Buckton? Couldn't you find some other way to waste the taxpayers' time and money?
It's Sergeant Buckton, and we take assault charges very seriously. Not to mention your client's other illegal activities.
What activities?
He's been accused of drug dealing, for one.
My client is a respectable businessman.
Yeah, I import furniture. Don't I, Cam? Mainly from Indonesia, but, you know, I'm always on the lookout for new opportunities.
It's the first I've heard of a furniture business.
You didn't ask.
If you can prove that my client is involved in anything illegitimate, be my guest. But in the meantime, may I suggest we get started? I think Mr. Braxton's been inconvenienced long enough.
You must have some idea where he gets the booze from.
Told you, no, I don't. Thanks.
How can you be so blasé about it? I mean, you know as well as I do that the guy's a crook. The alcohol's definitely hot.
Well, if it is, well, how come no one's reported it stolen?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Why are you making such a big deal of this?
Because I'm a cop, remember?
This is about us, isn't it?
What?
You're doing all this to get back at me for us breaking up.
Oh, that is ridiculous.
No, you're the one being ridiculous. Charging the guy with assault for trying to kiss you. What were you thinking?
Do you know who Brax's lawyer is?
No, should I?
Cameron Sangster. From the firm, Sangster, Hearn and Fisher?
The guy that defended the bikies.
Yes, and all those corrupt cops from the city and a whole bunch of other very wealthy criminals. Which begs the question, why does a surfer... Oh, no. Sorry, a furniture importer from Mangrove River need a $1,000 an hour hotshot lawyer? Thanks for your help. What's the news on Brax?
Still at the magistrate. Apparently there's a massive backlog.
It's not going to last forever. Tell me you've come up with something, because I feel like I'm hitting my head against a brick wall.
I might have. Okay, we know that Lawson's Liquor went into receivership last year.
Yeah, and?
Maybe the liquor was stolen before administrators came in.
There wasn't any mention of any stock missing in any of the bankruptcy reports.
There wouldn't be unless the owner had reported it.
Any idea where we can find the owner? Bill Lawson, is it?
Yeah, apparently staying at the Summer Bay Caravan Park.
Well, Brax has helped me out from time to time when I needed it. That's about it.
Helped you out how exactly?
Well, you know, financially. That's the kind of bloke he is. Likes to give folks a helping hand when they're down on their luck.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you come to be down on your luck?
A few too many pokey sessions down at the club. All started innocent enough. Then things got out of hand, and next thing I know, I'm in over my head. Well, Brax, he loaned me the money, hoping to save my house, my business, and then I was just too far gone.
And that's how you ended up here?
Ended up having to sell everything. Still wasn't enough. I gave Brax me liquor stock as repayment for the loan.
And he didn't pressure you in any way?
Nah. It was all my idea. I'm lucky he took it.
So how is it someone like Daryl Braxton can loan you several $1,000s? Where does he get his money from?
Dunno. Never asked.
Not only did Bill Lawson give me nothing we could use against Brax, he pretty much made the guy sound like some modern-day Robin Hood. Basically, we're back to square one. How'd it go here?
Fortunately, not much better. Good luck.
Mr. Sangster? So, how can I help?
Let's make this brief. I've already spent more time here than I intended, and I need to get back to the city. After discussions with my client, I've come up with a strategy which I think will suit both of us.
Which is?
Save yourself any further embarrassment and drop the charge.
I'm sorry, but I'll be the one who decides if and when any charges are going to be dropped.
In that case, let me give you a sneak preview of what to expect in court. Since there are no independent witnesses to this alleged assault, not only are you going to look ridiculous, there is also the danger it will look like you indulged in a flirtation with a handsome young man and then vindictively charged him when you didn't get what you wanted.
That is absolutely not what happened.
Well, if you hadn't taken him off for a private conversation, you might have witnesses to back you up. But we do have witnesses to the fact that you have made numerous visits to my client's private residence, chasing up unsubstantiated claims, and that last week he went on a lunch date with your housemate, which could be seen to have triggered a jealous reaction from you.
That is absurd.
We'll leave that to the magistrate. And whoever does the internal inquiry here when I accuse you of misuse of power. Basically, it'll come down to your word against my client's, so tell me, Sergeant, is that really how you want to meet me in court?
I'm so out of here.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the gym to work off a long day.
Well, you can't, not yet. I need you to look at this. It's a letter from Braxton Shyster threatening to sue the club for banning him and his goons.
And what would you like me to do about it?
Well, for a start, you can tell me if it's legal. Don't I have the right to throw someone out if they're creating a disturbance?
You can ask them to leave, yes, but they have to be creating a disturbance.
Well, what about the drugs? Have I got to turn a blind eye to that as well?
We don't have any proof that they were involved. So unless there are any witnesses who actually saw them selling drugs or doing anything else illegal, this isn't a criminal matter, it's a civil one. So I suggest you talk to your lawyer. I'll see you later.
Well, hang on a minute, will you? Look. Great, thanks for the support.
So you got yourself back in here?
Yeah, I think Palmer's too happy about it. Maybe if I make a donation to the surf club, he'll shut up.
What's the interest with this place anyway? Why Angelo's in the surf club?
Told you, I'm always on the lookout for new opportunities. Anyway, look, I'm sorry about last night, eh? I didn't mean to waste your time.
You didn't waste my time.
Yeah?
Yeah. Finding out who your lawyer is, only reassures me that you're as dirty as they come. And I'm going to do everything I can to bring you down.
Catch up on what's happening on Home and Away online at Yahoo 7 TV.